Hello, welcome back to Faraday's Junior channel. Today we are going to discuss the curl operator, and then we say that anytime we want to understand these concepts, there's a need for us to understand what we term as what the del operator. We say that the del operator is always given by del on what the partial on x in the what in the x plane, and then partial on what y of j, and then partial on what z of what finally k. Okay. So having this in mind, then we are going to look at the curl. When we say curl, you can use the C as what cross product. When we say if you find divergence, you can use the D as dot product. And when we say if you find the gradient, you know that gradient is the same as what the slope. Okay. Okay. So the cross product, what we should also learn from here is that it always operates on what? It always operates on what? A vector, and then produce what? A vector. Okay. These are objective questions. So this is how we are going to do that. Well, the curl operator is the same as for the cross product, right? So the del operator is operating, is crossing what? The function f. You get it? And is giving that the determinant of what? The function k. So it's giving what the determinant of I, j, k, right? Which is the vector part, the direction part of what? The vector. And then partial differentiating in the x, partial differentiating in the y, and then partial differentiating in the what? The z. And then finally there are the component itself. So let's see function f1, f2, and then f1, f3, and put it 3, so f2. Okay. So let's take an example for us to understand it. Okay. So let's say we have the function, right, defined in the x, y, z plane, and then it's given by 3x squared, okay, of what? I plus what? 2z1j, and then finally we have minus sk. Okay. If you have this in mind, right, we are saying that what the del crossing what the f is given by the determinant, right? First of all, we need to write the directions I, j, and then k. After that, we write it in terms of x taking the partial in the x plane, taking the partial in the what in the y plane, and then taking the partial in the what the z plane. Okay. After which we can write the what the magnitude. You get it? So here we have 3x squared, we have 2z here, and then finally we have what? Minus x here. Okay, so this is what we have. So here, this is the same as taking the determinant of a function, right? And we know that anytime we are taking the determinant, there are so many ways you can do. You can take I, so we are taking this one first. Okay. So if we take this one, it means that the whole of this side and this side will go and it will be left with what? Only this in the function, right? So we are going to get here partial on what? Y of what? Minus x, right? Remember that we multiply this and then subtract the multiplication of this from it. Minus, okay, so we've taken what? It was I we took, right? Minus this one, partial on z of what? 2z, okay? This is what we have. Then the next one is for us to take the second one. Here, this one is minus, right? You have minus j bracket, that's the rule, bracket. And then here we are taking j, it means that the whole of this will go, right? And the whole of this will go. So we'll be left with this and then this. We have partial on x of what? Minus x, right? Let me take this one. Minus x. And then here, this one will multiply by this, by then subtract it. Minus partial on z of what? 3x squared, okay? This is it. And then let's go down. So we have plus, we come down small. Here, what are we taking? We are taking the k, which is the last one. Okay. So k, if we are taking k, it means that what? The whole of this will go, right? The whole of these two will go, right? We'll be left with this and this. Okay. So we can say this is the same as here we have it to be partial on x of what? 2z, right? Minus partial on what? Y of what? 3x squared. 3 3x what squared, okay, and that is all. Now let's evaluate this together. Let's evaluate. So we are taking it from here. So we are partially differentiating with respect to 1 and y. Here we don't have y, it means that the result will be 0. Minus differentiating with respect to z. We have z here, 2z, differentiate 2z, you get what? 2, right? We are going to get what? Minus what? 2, because we have minus here already. Plus, go to minus j, sorry. Minus j bracket. Partially with respect to x, this is minus x, so that will give us minus 1. And then with respect to z, there is no z here, so this, the whole of this will be 0. So minus 0. Plus k, right? Plus k. Okay. So plus k, let's look at k. X with respect to what? X. So here there is no x here, so it will be 0. So 0 minus, okay. Here we are doing with respect to y, there is no y here, this one will also be 0. It means that our results, sorry. It means that our results will be minus 2i, right? Minus, this will give us plus j. Okay, so thank you very much. I think that's the end of the road for us. We can solve more questions on it to get the concept more. Okay, thank you.